Good evening, my friends. Tonight, let us contemplate the mysteries of connection, not the fleeting attractions or surface-level bonds, but the profound synchronicity that occurs when the universe places someone in your path who resonates deeply with the essence of who you are. It is not mere chance, nor the arbitrary crossing of lives. It is as though the cosmos itself conspires to align two beings. In such moments, you feel not only called, but approved, endorsed by some unseen hand to walk alongside this person. Let us explore 5 signs of this sacred alignment. When someone is truly sent to you, there exists a connection that transcends the ordinary. It is not rooted in the logical or the explainable, but in something far deeper, something that moves beyond words. This is not the fleeting chemistry of mere attraction or the comfort of familiarity. It is a sense of knowing that cannot be easily put into language, like an ancient recognition stirring within you. Imagine meeting someone and feeling as though you are not meeting them for the first time, but reuniting with a long-lost companion. You may not know their history, their past struggles, or even their favorite color, yet something inside you whispers, "I know you." There is no need for lengthy introductions, no awkward small talk, because the connection already exists. It was there long before the moment you first crossed paths. It feels as though your souls have been engaged in conversation long before your bodies ever met. This connection does not demand constant explanation or validation. You do not need to justify why you are drawn to them. It is a quiet truth, a resonance, like the feeling you get when you hear a melody that moves you to tears without understanding why. Their presence feels natural, as if they fit seamlessly into the rhythm of your life. Yet, they bring a new harmony that you didn't even know you were missing. In their presence, silence becomes as meaningful as words. Conversations flow effortlessly. But even in moments of stillness, there is no discomfort. Instead, there is an unspoken understanding that feels alive. Their gaze, a shared moment of laughter, or even the way they walk beside you speaks volumes. You find that what matters most is not the words exchanged, but the energy that fills the spaces between them. This type of connection is not something you can force, nor can it be replicated. It feels almost otherworldly, as though it is guided by forces beyond your comprehension. It may not make sense to others, and even you may find it hard to articulate what you feel, but deep within you recognize its truth. It calls you to trust in the unseen, to surrender to something larger than your understanding. When you experience this kind of connection, you begin to question the boundaries of individuality. You realize that you are not separate from others, but part of an intricate web of existence. This person comes into your life, not just to compliment you, but to remind you of something fundamental, that you are not alone, that in some profound way you are understood, even without needing to be explained. There is a profound peace that arises when you encounter someone who truly sees you, not the version of you that the world demands, nor the mask you wear to fit in, but the raw, unfiltered self that often hides behind layers of pretense. This is the essence of the harmony of acceptance, the experience of being fully recognized and loved for who you are, without conditions or requirements. When you meet someone sent into your life, their presence feels like coming home. You do not have to strive or exhaust yourself in the endless pursuit of being good enough. With them, the need to perform disappears, and you are given permission, often without words, to simply exist as you are. The beauty of this acceptance is that it is not transactional. It asks for nothing in return. It does not wait for you to improve, nor does it hinge on your ability to meet certain expectations. Instead, it flows freely, like a river that nourishes the land without seeking acknowledgement. This kind of acceptance has a transformative quality. When you no longer have to defend or justify yourself, you begin to let go of the heavy armor you've carried for so long. In their presence, you feel lighter, freer, and more at ease. You find yourself laughing more, breathing deeper, and embracing parts of yourself you once tried to hide. They become a mirror, not one that distorts or judges, but one that reflects back your true self with clarity and compassion. Such acceptance does not imply perfection or the absence of flaws. On the contrary, it acknowledges your imperfections and embraces them. It whispers to you that your cracks and scars are not liabilities, but markers of your humanity. The person who is sent to you does not seek to fix you. They simply walk alongside you, holding space for all that you are. In their eyes, even your vulnerabilities are beautiful, for they see them as evidence of your courage and your journey. This harmony also creates a space for honesty. You feel safe enough to share your fears, your dreams, and your mistakes without the fear of rejection. The walls you've built to protect yourself begin to crumble, not because they demand it, but because you no longer feel the need to hide behind them. In this openness, you discover a deeper sense of intimacy, not just with them, but with yourself. What is most remarkable is that this acceptance is mutual. Just as they embrace you in your wholeness, you find yourself doing the same for them. You do not demand that they change or become something they are not. Instead, you celebrate their individuality, their quirks, and their essence. This creates a symphony of understanding, where two souls meet not as incomplete halves seeking completion, but as whole beings who complement each other. Through this harmony of acceptance, you come to understand love in its purest form. It is not a transaction or a negotiation. It does not seek to possess or control. It is, instead, a state of being, a quiet, unshakable truth that exists between you. When someone is truly meant to walk alongside you, their presence does not merely comfort or reassure you, it awakens you. They come into your life like a spark, igniting parts of your soul that have been dormant, challenging you to grow and encouraging you to see the world with fresh eyes. This connection is not one-sided. It is a shared evolution, a mutual awakening where both of you are transformed by the bond you share. This kind of relationship begins with a recognition, an unshakable sense that meeting them was not accidental. Their presence stirs something deep within you, awakening questions and possibilities you may have long ignored. They make you curious again about yourself, about life, and about what lies beyond the surface of everyday existence. Yet, this awakening is not always gentle. It can be messy, uncomfortable, even painful at times, as it pushes you to confront your fears and dismantle the walls you've built around yourself. In their presence, you begin to see the patterns that have held you back, the insecurities, the self-doubts, the ways you've settled for less than what your soul truly desires. But instead of judging or criticizing, they hold space for you to explore these truths. They do not force you to change, they simply inspire it by their example. Their courage to be vulnerable, authentic, and honest becomes a mirror, reflecting your own potential and inviting you to step into it. This awakening is not about fixing or saving each other, it is about growth, individually and together. They do not complete you, for you were never incomplete to begin with. Instead, they challenge you to become more of who you already are, to shed the layers of doubt and fear that have obscured your light. In doing so, you awaken to your own power, your own wisdom, and your own capacity for love. The beauty of this connection is that it flows both ways. Just as they awaken you, you awaken them. The energy you share creates a dynamic that is alive, vibrant, and ever evolving. There is no stagnation, no complacency, because you are constantly learning from each other. You challenge their beliefs as much as they challenge yours, not out of conflict, but out of a shared desire to grow. You both begin to see life differently, its depth, its interconnectedness, its infinite possibilities. The small mundane moments take on new meaning. Conversations become richer, silence becomes more profound, and even the challenges you face together feel purposeful. This awakening is not about perfection or avoiding hardship. It is about discovering the strength and wisdom that arise from facing life's complexities together. There is also a deep spiritual element to this kind of relationship. It feels as though the universe brought you together not just for companionship, but for a higher purpose. Perhaps it is to heal old wounds, to rediscover forgotten dreams, or to walk a path of self-discovery. Whatever the reason, the connection feels sacred, as if it has been guided by forces beyond your understanding. Through this mutual awakening, you begin to realize that love is not static or finite. It is a living, breathing force that expands and evolves. It is not just about how you feel about each other, but about how you inspire each other to feel about life itself. This person does not just change your life, they awaken you to the infinite possibilities that were always within you. To recognize these signs is to realize that such relationships are not accidental. They are divine appointments. But remember, the person sent to you is not yours to possess or control. They are a gift, a reflection, and a partner in the dance of existence. Treat them with reverence, for their presence is sacred. In closing, let us not seek to force or grasp at love. Instead, let us cultivate the awareness to recognize it when it is freely given. Because when God or the universe sends someone to us, they come not to fill a void, but to illuminate the boundless light already within us. Thank you.